Okay, welcome everyone, and thank you, Karen, and to everyone who helped to organize this event. The murder of George Floyd on May 25th suffocated to death. The murder of George Floyd on May 25th suffocated to death by the knee of a man who had sworn an oath to protect and serve, shocked our country, and unleashed a tide of peaceful protests that have spanned the globe. It was one of the most egregious acts of police brutality caught on camera in recent memory. We know that this action was not representative of the vast majority of brave men and women in law enforcement who risked their lives to protect our communities. But it was not an isolated event. Many in the Black community were not surprised by the footage. For far too long, African Americans have had different experiences with policing that those from other backgrounds could not comprehend. But these protests are not only about policing. As Martin Luther King Jr. famously said, "The arc of the moral universe is long, but it bends towards justice." But nearly 6 decades after the passage of the Civil Rights Act, racism is still a stain on our national soul. We saw that with the neo-Nazis and KKK marching with their tiki torches in Charlottesville. We saw that with the lynching of Ahmaud Arbery on his jog by white supremacists in Georgia. We saw that when a Black man couldn't even go bird watching in Central Park without being harassed on the basis of his race. Here in Millbrae, we pride ourselves on being a welcoming and diverse community. Yet, we are not immune from racism. Racist comments percolate on social media. Asian residents have endured xenophobic remarks throughout the coronavirus pandemic. Racist, obscene graffiti and a swastika were recently spray painted at Taylor Middle School. As someone who grew up here and cares deeply about this community, I am saddened by these events. In November 2019, the Millbrae City Council joined the United Against Hate movement, reaffirming our commitment to stand against racism, bigotry, and intolerance. Today, I would like to propose to the Council that we consider a zero-tolerance policy against racist acts or remarks made by city employees, commissioners, and committee members. That behavior has no place in our community. As we conclude this event, let us remember George Floyd and not let his death be in vain. Let us use his memory as a positive force of change in all of us. Let us have these difficult, perhaps uncomfortable discussions about systemic racism and police use of force policy. Let us work to build a deeper trust and accountability in law enforcement and strive to guarantee everyone equal protection of constitutional and human rights. Together, we can make steps to bridge our divides and heal our country. Thank you.